Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of January 11th. As usual, we'll start off this week with the Mythic Plus affixes. This week we have Fortified, Bolstering, Quaking, and Tormented. Again, that's Fortified, Bolstering, Quaking, and Tormented. Fortified Bolstering is always one of the least favorite weeks among avid key doers. Not good affix combinations there. Quaking on the plus side isn't a huge deal, and bosses will be quite quick and no issues there. But the fortified bolstering can be an issue, so you really have to manage the bolstering the best you can, which can be a little bit rough in pug groups especially. Let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in game this week. We actually have the Dark Moon Fair this week, so I covered this a little bit last week on This Week in WoW video, but there was some bug where the Dark Moon Fair did not spawn on the calendar or in the game for the correct week in January, and it wasn't on the calendar for any other month. They did a hotfix for this, which put the fair in for this week and at the very end of last week, and it is actually fixed for the correct first Sunday of each month, I believe, is when it starts normally, and that's fixed for the rest of the year, at least on the calendar, so I assume it's going to show up correctly. Apparently they did not plan for the fair all the way through 2022, or I'm curious whatever caused that little bug, but it's resolved now. So you have the fair to participate in this week, get your tickets, get your mounts, have your fun there if you choose to. We also have the Shadowlands Dungeon event going on this week. This is again, these events used to be a lot better when they were new. They haven't really fixed them up a little bit or done anything with them since. Not a hyper useful event anymore. We have PvP Brawl Arethi Blizzard going on as well. Just the weekly PvP brawls that they did this expansion to kind of get more data on PvP stuff going forward for new battlegrounds, new things like that. Other than that, there's not a ton going on this week. We are looking towards the PTR. That's what I said last week as well. Specifically for Rep Paladin stuff, which I know a lot of subscribers are here for Rep Paladin stuff. As of me making this video, I still do not have the tier set thing bug fixed on PTR, and there's still no double legendaries. That, of course, applies to everybody. Again, as of me making this video. And yeah, that's very disappointing. We still have time, plenty of time to test, frankly, because it's going to be at least another month, if not a month and a few weeks before the patch. But that's going to need to be hitting soon if they want to get some tuning numbers on those. And yeah, if we want to have any idea of what's going to be the best, especially Rep Paladin, where we're kind of mid-tier anyways, and these things are not going to monumentally change us, but it's going to incrementally change us one way or another, and I'd really like to know that ahead of time. Yeah, because we can't. It's hard without actually testing it because of the fact that it is, not a huge gain. There's a mage legendary that's a huge gain and stuff like that. Ours is more rational, more low effect, and so I'd like to see, actually test out how those work out. Still doing reclears on Sanctum of Domination, having a good time doing that. Much better than progression, I guess. You love progression. The first time you kill stuff is really fun, but reclear is a lot more chill, I guess. So having fun doing that. We also don't reclear for as long as other guilds, so reclear isn't that much of a chore for our guild because it's more of a bonus we get to do at the very end of a patch. So having fun doing that. Been playing a decent amount on some alts as well. Like I said, during the Mage Tower, it really got me back into playing the game more. I had not been playing a ton outside of, big events. Obviously, I'm going to do whatever kind of Seeker stuff comes out. I'm going to do whatever kind of Rep Paladin stuff comes out. I'm going to do the raid. I'm going to do new patch. But outside of that, I really wasn't doing much in the game. And so the Mage Tower, me playing on all my old characters and doing, just trying out different stuff, got me really playing the game a little bit more, and I've been having fun playing on actually my original warrior, getting him a little bit of gear. He's never going to be geared unless he switches to my main ever at some point, but getting him a little bit of gear just to kind of, I can switch and play to him and have a little bit of fun on him. So I have been doing that as well and just enjoying that. Yeah, looking forward for this week, looking forward to see if there's any more PTR news. Obviously, if we can test those legendaries, that would be great. I might have a little bit of commentary on the bosses. I don't get to test the bosses. My guild doesn't do that. We're not, that coordinated, I guess, and we are on alliance, so it's not easy just to hop on its alliance and do it. But yeah, I did look over a lot of the raid stuff there. I think the raid looks really interesting and overall looks good. Obviously, there could be some bad bosses, but that could be the case in any raid. I think a lot of them look really good though, so I might have a little bit of commentary on that because it's something that really interests me. Yeah, that's about it, I believe, for this week. As always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. And other than that, everybody, have a good one.